Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're navigating the vast blue expanses of Australia's maritime frontier with the Arafura-Class offshore patrol vessel, the versatile backbone of the Royal Australian Navy's surface fleet modernisation as the SEA 1180 Phase 1 programme, a fleet of 6 multi-role workhorses designed to safeguard the nation's exclusive economic zone through persistent patrols, border enforcement and regional cooperation, all while cruising at 20 knots over 4,000 nautical miles to support everything from anti-piracy sweeps in the Indo-Pacific to humanitarian responses in the Southwest Pacific. If you're a naval enthusiast, a maritime security analyst, or simply drawn to the engineering triumphs that repurpose a proven Lursen OPV 80 design, much like Brunei's Darussalam-class, into a sovereign-built asset with modular bays for unmanned systems, advanced surveillance suites, and a crew of just 40 to operate lean and mean in contested littorals, you're in for a comprehensive and horizon-scanning exploration. The Arafura-Class isn't just a replacement for the aging Armidale patrol boats, it's an 80-metre steel Sentinel crafted by Lewison, Australia at Osborne Naval Shipyard, boasting a 1,640-ton displacement, twin MTU diesels for efficient endurance, and a stabilised 25mm Bushmaster gun for measured force, enabling it to embark rigid-hull inflatable boats for boarding actions or deploy tactical UAVs for over-the-horizon reconnaissance up to 100 kilometres out, all while integrating with the evolved Cape-class for a layered minor war vessel fleet. From the project's green light in the 2009 Defence White Paper to the commissioning of lead ship HMAS Arafura on June 28, 2025. This class has weathered delays, design tweaks, and a $4.7 billion budget to deliver sovereign capability, incorporating gallium nitride electronics for jamming resistance and carbon composite fairings to trim its signature by 15%, making it a pivotal player in Australia's national defence strategy amid rising regional tensions. We'll dissect its extraordinary capabilities in exhaustive detail, provide a thorough technical overview grounded in the most recent sea trials and fleet evaluations, explore its critical strategic role in RAN power projection and Indo-Pacific partnerships, sprinkle in some fascinating fun facts to enrich the narrative, and wrap up with the latest developments as of November 4th, 2025, including the keel laying of the final vessel and production shifts to Western Australia. So, hoist the ensign, set condition Zulu, and let's put to sea for everything you need to know about the Arafura-Class offshore patrol vessel. The Arafura-class's capabilities place it at the forefront of modern patrol platforms, engineered as a multi-mission maritime guardian to dominate exclusive economic zones with a lethal blend of persistence, modularity, and low-intensity firepower, allowing it to patrol vast ocean tracts, maintain 360-degree domain awareness through integrated sensors, and respond to incursions with precision insertions that rival dedicated frigates, while offering greater endurance for sustained operations over theatres like the Timor Sea or Coral Sea. At its core, this vessel excels in border and resource security, powered by 2 MTU-16V 4000 diesel engines, each producing 5,670 horsepower for a maximum speed of 20 knots and an economical range exceeding 4,000 nautical miles at 12 knots, enabling month-long deployments without replenishment and outpacing the Armidale class in seakeeping with a 4-metre draft that hugs coastal shelves for littoral ops. Its patrol prowess stems from a stabilised Raphael Typhoon mount, with a Northrop Grumman M242 Bushmaster 25mm autocannon firing up to 180 rounds per minute for surface engagements out to 3 kilometres, paired with 2 12.7mm machine guns and provisions for containerised missile systems like the Sea Dome SAM, while the flight deck supports a single medium-lift helicopter or unmanned aerial vehicle like the Shibal Camcopter for ISR scans up to 200 kilometres, fused with an IAI top-light electro-optical director for passive target tracking that locks onto vessels or small craft without emissions. For boarding and interdiction, the Arafura carries 2 8.5-metre rigid-hull inflatable boats and 1 10-metre rigid inflatable boat launched from stern davits or the well deck, with a combat radius enabling patrols from Darwin to the Ashmore Reef, extendable to 6,000 nautical miles with at-sea refueling, allowing it to deter illegal fishing fleets or shadow submarine trails in the Malacca Strait. Its electronic warfare suite, equipped with digital radio frequency memory jammers, can spoof pirate radars or disrupt smuggling signals during approaches, and the operations center, with wide area displays and helmet-mounted queuing, overlays augmented reality feeds from the distributed sensor system of 8 infrared cameras, providing spherical vigilance for off-bore site boardings, like nighttime RHIB handoffs, enabling a core crew of 37 plus 23 transients to manage complex taskings like simultaneous UAV overwatch and hydrographic surveys. The ship's relaxed stability design and active fin stabilizers allow pitches up to 10 degrees in beam seas without disrupting boat ops. This multifaceted versatility makes the Arafura a true fleet enabler, capable of leading patrol convoys to enforce fisheries treaties, escorting merchant shipping for anti-piracy, or conducting independent surveys with multi-beam sonars mapping seabeds at 1-meter resolution through currents, ensuring it remains a cornerstone of RAN maritime strategy well into the 2040s. To fully grasp the Arafura-Class's engineering brilliance, let's explore its technical specifications and operational dynamics. Lewis & Australia's design is a sophisticated blend of commercial efficiency and naval hardening, creating a patrol vessel that's as seaworthy as it is sovereign-built. The Arafura measures 80 meters in length, 13 meters in beam, 4 meters in draft, and displaces 1,640 tons at full load. It's powered by 2 MTU-16V 4000 M93 diesels, each generating 5,670 horsepower for a thrust-to-weight ratio of 0.7 that sustains 20-knot sprints and 4,000 nautical mile transits. The hull's high-tensile steel with radar-absorbent coatings reduces signature by 15% compared to Armadale baselines, while achieving a simplified bow that trims fuel use by 10%, thanks to integrated superstructures, diverterless exhausts, and canted masts deflecting returns. The variable geometry boat ramps, hinging 0 to 60 degrees, enhance RHIB recovery in swells up to 2 meters, paired with a helicopter deck for 20-ton lifts. Avionics shine with the Saab Australia Combat Management System, featuring 1,000 gallium nitride modules for simultaneous surveillance and response modes, integrated with the distributed aperture system of 8 infrared cameras for spherical threat tracking up to 50 kilometers. The bridge's wide-area displays, voice-activated controls, and helmet-mounted displays enable off-bore site queuing, where the CO designates intercepts by gazing at feeds. Boat bays hold 3 RHIBs with 100 nautical mile envelopes or UAV pads for camcopter ops, with external davits adding up to 2 more for 5 total insertions, including dive teams or survey gear. The electronic warfare suite, with digital radio frequency memory jammers and decoy launchers, counters threats like small boat swarms. Operationally, the Arafura flows seamlessly. It departs from HMAS Sterling at economical speed, launches a UAV at dusk for overflight, the EOS locks contact at 50 kilometers with the CMS, the RHIB deploys from the stern for boarding from the ramp, then maneuvers into a defensive circle while the aperture provides spherical awareness, all within a 2,000 nautical mile patrol radius that enables sweeps from Broome to Christmas Island, making it a strategic asset for EEZ enforcement in archipelagic choke points. The Arafura-Class's strategic role is profoundly influential in Australia's naval posture, serving as the foundational element of the minor war vessel fleet to secure maritime sovereignty and regional influence in contingencies, particularly across the northern approaches or southwest Pacific, where its endurance and modularity allow it to contest illegal activities from patrol baselines, integrating with P-8A Poseidons and Anzac frigates for layered domain awareness that overcomes legacy gaps. As the RAND commissions its 6th Arafura by 2028, it bolsters the national defence strategy, escorting evolved Cape boats for hybrid patrols or coordinating with Fijian and PNG partners for joint exercises, while Phase 2 uncrewed variants tease autonomous extensions for distributed presence. Fun fact: the Arafura's badge features the white-spotted eagle ray, symbolising graceful adaptability in Australia's coastal waters, with each vessel named for significant seas or the Gulfs. Another intriguing tidbit: its diesel efficiency reclaims 20% more fuel on returns than Armadale's, enabling unplanned extensions for cyclone relief without port calls. As of November 4, 2025, the Arafura-Class program has marked steady progress with the keel laying of the 6th and final vessel, new ship Carpentaria, on August 29th at Civmec's Henderson Yard in Western Australia, reflecting the shift from South Australia's Osborne site after the first two hulls, as production ramps amid a $2.14 billion spend to date on the $4.7 billion program. Just weeks ago, on September 12th, Defence accepted New Ship Air, the second OPV, for trials ahead of its year-end delivery and commissioning, following HMAS Arafura's June 28th entry into service at HMAS Stirling, where it's already patrolled with Australian Border Force assets. Yesterday's updates from Naval Shipbuilding and Sustainment highlighted ongoing sea trials for Arafura, achieving initial operational release in Q2 2025, while Saab Australia's CMS integration nears certification for all six, eyeing unmanned mission packages by 2027. Challenges like NVL Group's planned exit from Lursen Australia persist, with Civmec poised for acquisition, but with over 90% steel cut for the fleet and endorsements from the World Economic Forum for sovereign build, the Arafura is solidifying RAN's patrol primacy. The Arafura-Class offshore patrol vessel is a steadfast sentinel of sovereign seas, blending endurance, efficiency and engagement to patrol the Pacific's pulse. What are your thoughts on the Arafura? Impressed by its EEZ enforcer role, excited for uncrewed Phase 2 teasers, or curious about its Brunei design roots? Share your insights in the comments below, give this video a like. If it patrolled for you, share it with your naval crew, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the vessels shaping global waters. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.